trudging into the bowels of an old quarry on a single-digit degree day.
But how do you not just recreate in this with kayaks?
It takes the eye of a real estate developer to see the potential.
You can imagine coming in here with gardens, landscaping, a pop-up brewer, live music. I mean, it could really be a unique environment.
Josh Levy is with Waterstone Properties Group, the development firm that now owns this 400-foot deep hole in Westbrook and the 100 acres around it. Their plan for this space:
it'll be a 2.4 million square foot mixed-use project that will employ upwards of over 1,000 people.
Would turn this into this.
We're standing right here where the future beer and food hall is going.
A large mixed-use destination complete with that beer hall, movie theater, apartments, office space, recreation trails, and shopping. Is there anything like this in this region?
Not in the Northeast.
The first parts of the 5-year project are slated to open this year, including a Market Basket supermarket and an outdoor concert venue.
That way you get this dramatic rock outcropping and really becomes a canvas.
Developers also say the quarry will be a signature feature.
It all started with the location. That was the biggest draw to here.
This location, on the border of Portland and Westbrook and right next to I-95, caught the eye of Greater Portland Metro as well. In a unique arrangement, at no cost, Metro will lease the roads and the sidewalks from Rock Row.
It's the first time this kind of approach has been implemented in Maine,
allowing the developers access to millions in tax-free bonds. General Manager Greg Jordan says Rock Row could be the site of a future transit hub.
This development is exactly the kind of development from a transit perspective that we want to see happening in the region. It's mixed use, it's retail, it's commercial, it's employment, it's recreation, all kind of rolled into one.
That mix of hope and enthusiasm extends to Westbrook City Hall.
One of the #1 things we're trying to do right now in the city of Westbrook is to make it more destination oriented. This project will do that.
Right now, developers pay $95,000 a year in property taxes on the site. If the project all pans out, the city could take in as much as $6 million annually.
We're not the mill town of yesterday. We have a diverse tax base now, and with this large project, right at our gate with our city, sends that calling card.
Neighbors have been wondering what Rock Row, just a short bus ride up the road, could mean for here, Main Street, downtown Westbrook, which has just undergone a recent resurgence.
We in downtown Westbrook are of the mindset all ships rising with the same tide, especially if this does bring up to 3,000 additional jobs.
Phil Spiller with Discover Downtown Westbrook believes Rock Row will help drive more traffic here, helping everyone.
To a sense of tourism that Westbrook's never really had. Former mill towns, tourism really isn't ever a part of their fabric.
Lately, the biggest tourism draw in town has been the ice disc. Rock Row, he says, would mean more permanent attention, an experience.
And that's what's really going to bring both the visitors and the local folks a new sense of experience, a sense of place, a sense of home, something very authentic to the area. That's what I'm really excited about.
In Westbrook, Steve Botari, WMTW News 8.